Throw the beat on, because I'm ready. Welcome to the most must-see podcast in podcast history.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, we got a show for you.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
you know what we got? I'm not even going to hold you. The only thing I want to talk about at this point, and maybe Will agrees to,
Yeah.
got a surprise debuting,
Yes.
Fatu.
Yes.
Fatu.
Yes.
My goodness. When he first slid into the ring, I already knew what it
You
was.
already knew who it was.
And he is going to shake up NXT. Just when we thought Grayson Waller was shaking it up, Grayson Waller was just, I hate to say it, but he was just a way to kind of get you to this point that we at right now. That's all it was.
Right.
That's all it was. Yeah. Something in Zilla Fatu that, I mean, he has the family name, obviously.
Right.
But he also has, I don't know, he has it. I'll say that. He has it factor, man. So he's up in here showing off what he can do. And in what, 3 minutes? Or however long he was doing his thing.
It won't that long.
He already put the NXT universe on notice. And the men's roster on notice.
Right.
In for a fun ride.
Yes. Yes.
Especially if, and already, I'm gonna go ahead and call this. I think we're gonna end up seeing a multiple person match for the NXT title. Zilla Fatu, Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana.
Okay.
Of course, the champion, Tony D'Angelo.
Right.
That's what I think we're going to see. Or some version of that. It's not going to be one-on-one. I forgot to do Blaze Bold Take. But you know what?
Go ahead.
You can tell in my voice that's what that was.
Right.
Oh, man. I'm going to go ahead and put the fake mic down and bring the real mic in.
Yes, sir.
It's showtime.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not talking about Cam Hendricks either.
Come on, man. We gonna get to that. We gotta stay on topic with Zilla. We gonna get to that.
Anyway, man. So look, I just built that up and just dropped my bold take within the first 5 minutes of the show. What's your thoughts on this debut, man?
Man, I mean, I'm just as shocked as you are. Like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to make everyone believe or think that I followed Zilla Fatu. I never really followed him. I just know the name and I saw highlights of him here and there and I heard about the rumors. But talking about just seeing a guy slide into the ring and knowing who he was, by the way, but the way he slid into the ring and got the work, the way that he got the work on them boys, man.
Like immediately,
like didn't waste no time, man. I don't know. It's like the aura that he has, man. Like so early and just like I said, when he slid into the ring, like I knew who he was, but like I said, I didn't follow him like that at all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I knew exactly who he was. And talk about a debut, man. Like I'm shocked. Like I heard the rumors. I was seeing the rumors all day on X, but it's like I was just like, man, they've been talking about him coming to the WWE forever. You know what I'm saying? And my first thought process was he probably gonna be in the bloodline.
I'm so glad that he's not.
Right.
Give him the solo because Solo Sokoa started in NXT while
Right.
Bloodline.
I know about that. Yeah.
So I think this is the way to do it. It's not the way that I thought it would go.
Right.
Just because main roster stuff, that's going on. It seems like the direction they would go is bring in Zilla Fatu.
Right.
They didn't do that though, and I am thankful. Like, thank you, WWE. Because And maybe that was Shawn Michaels like, I need Zilla Fatu, man. I need Zilla Fatu.
Man, it's crazy to think about where the men's division was at just 2 weeks ago.
Just 2 weeks
And
ago.
then first you have Grayson Waller come in and he blows up the scene with the promo, puts some energy into it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody start reacting to that. And then tonight, Zilla premiere. Well before Zilla, of course you got Cruz
Yeah,
2 weeks
yeah.
ago. Premiering
Right.
with well, you can't say Grayson Waller premiered, but I mean Grayson Waller dropping his version of the pipe bomb that we talked about.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Cruz Montana debuting. And then fast forward 2 weeks later, now you get Zilla Fatu. Talk about a revamped men's division, man. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Really is crazy, man. It's not what I expected tonight. Um, as already stated, I thought he was going to show up on the main roster. Whether it was on
Same.
SmackDown, I really
Yeah.
thought, and I didn't think it would be this week. I thought it would
Right.
be
Right.
like next week or something like that.
Right.
This match that he had where he lost his House of Glory um, Crown Jewel Championship, that's what it was called that he had.
Oh, okay.
He lost that on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
The opening match, he lost it,
Right.
to Amazing Red, So, um, look, that was a great match. That was a great match. Like to a point where I was like, dang, we don't do this for real, but I want to shine a spotlight on that match.
Okay.
But I didn't talk to you about it or nothing, so I'm just gonna say, I'll let the audience know if you want to watch something that was worth your time,
Mm-hmm.
great storytelling, and it really shows how great wrestling can be
Mm-hmm.
outside of the WWE and AEW uh, window,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you want to call it. Watch that match. It was a great match. That's all I got to say about it, man. You will thank me later when you watch that match.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that one.
House of Glory, and the thing is, it's a part of a 4 hour show. So like, is there's no singular clip about it. It's like part of a 4 hour show that House of Glory put out
Gotcha.
that was live on Saturday. So
And you
find
said
it on
that
House
that
of
was the
Glory.
opening match?
That was the opening match. Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't got to wait very long to get to that match. But man, it set the tone for. And I wish I could have watched the rest of it, but I didn't have 4 hours to watch it. I started watching
Right.
it at like 8 p.m. I'm not going to sit there and,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
You
stay up
started
to watch.
watching Bad Time, man.
So, um, and we say that as we're recording after 10 p.m. right now.
Exactly.
But yeah, we know that we're going to do this on Tuesdays when we do it, but we don't do anything wrestling related together on Saturday.
Right.
So to us it's a PLE, but even then, that's just us live tweeting
Yeah,
and
yeah,
interacting
yeah.
that way. But anyway, I spent a lot on that just to say House of Glory Wrestling
House of
is
Glory.
watching. Just look for that on YouTube. You can find it.
Okay.
Shout out to my buddy on X named Bug. His name is Pro X Firefly 6 on there. Hopefully he doesn't mind me shouting him out on the show, but he put me on. He put me on the House of Glory. He told me like a few days before
Mm-hmm.
the actual match that it was going to happen.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why I was able to watch it, and that's why I was so excited because I knew what he could do.
Right.
Hey man, Zilla Fatu is in NXT.
Yeah. Man.
That marinate.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like that changes to me. It changes the whole tone of the show.
Yes, it does. Instantly.
It does
Instantly, man.
instantly. And to think, this guy just 3 years ago was in prison, and he'll tell you. I'm not revealing anything that's a secret. He'll tell you
Right.
that that's where he
Okay.
was. He was in prison. I don't think he covered what he was in for or anything.
Right.
But he was in there. And he had to change his ways, and he did. He changed his ways, and he knew right upon his release that he wanted to be in WWE. That was his goal anyway.
Right.
But he knew he had to take baby steps, and he was like one of the first people that hit him up was Booker T.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, he had his chance in Booker T's promotion.
Okay, so he done some time in reality of wrestling also.
Battle of Wrestling, he had some time in there and had some championships, and I think he even had a match with Booker T.
Oh wow.
Correct me if
Okay.
I'm wrong. Drops comments or whatever, but I think he had a match with Booker
Okay.
T as well. So
Hmm.
he done had some matches with some legends. I couldn't tell you who else, but Amazing Red is a legend. Also the founder of House of Glory too. So
Got you. Okay. Okay.
um, you know, sorry, I went on a big history lesson and
Oh
segue, but
no, man! I'm pretty sure all the wrestle heads, they gonna love that one, man. I loved it, at least. So
yeah,
that was
yeah.
some great history, man. You just dropped on me.
Yeah, there's a whole lot more to it than that, but like this is
Right.
what you get. You're getting someone that he changed his life.
Got you.
His focus is WWE at this point. Now that we know that that's where he's at, you
Yeah.
know, loves his mom a lot. That's something else. He talks
Okay.
about his mom a
Okay.
lot on
Okay.
his channel. So he calls her Mama Zilla.
Mama Zilla. Okay.
Mama Zilla. So that's somebody else that he cares a lot about.
Okay.
I'm sure you know this, Will, but I'm gonna let the audience know. His dad was, oh gosh, Umaga. His dad was Umaga. So um,
Mm.
yeah. I want to. Did you know that? I
No,
thought you.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You dropped the bomb on me.
His
Wow.
dad was Umaga. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So like he used to be backstage, and this is from his own mouth. Again, I'm not revealing any inside stuff. This
Right.
is from
Right.
his
Right.
mouth. His dad, used to bring him to the shows. He would be out there. He even, what did he say? Who did he say he used to roll around in the ring with? That's a wrestler now. Dominic Mysterio. He actually used to roll around in the ring with Dominic Mysterio back in the day.
Okay.
Dominic Mysterio is a little bit older than him, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, right? Like,
That's some crazy wrestling history, man. Like,
yeah, man. Yeah,
and
man.
it all came full circle tonight.
Full circle. Full
That's
circle tonight.
awesome, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm truly looking
Yeah.
forward to what we're gonna see. I mean, this
Right.
is one night of wrestling. He had what 2 minutes, maybe 90 seconds of screen
Yeah.
time, and made
It
that
wasn't
big of an
that.
impact.
Yes, it wasn't that long, but like you just said, in that short period of time, man, like he blew the whole roof off, man. Like the pop. Well, first of all, the pop that you said, I think we both had a good pops on our own, but
Yeah, yeah.
I can only imagine how the pop sound in that building because like everybody was like shocked.
Everybody, like
Yeah,
nobody. I don't even know how you manage because NXT is small. Like,
very
how do
much so.
into NXT? Not any disrespectful way. I'm just saying you can tell,
Right?
not a full arena. You
No,
can tell,
it's not.
that is a tiny, I guess, gym if you want to call it that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty much the performance center, right?
like, it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So they got a good couple hundred people in there.
Mm-hmm.
They make it work and they make it look like it's a respectable thing, which is I applaud them for doing that.
Right.
So anyway, um, I don't know how they managed to get him in there. Did he even have a hoodie on, or did he just have a shirt on? I
No,
don't
he
even
just
know.
had on the shirt because of course he ripped it off.
Yeah. How in the world do you sneak in a man of that size? Zilla Fatu is not a small man. How do you
Right.
hide a man that size so well? Was he under the ring the whole time?
I don't know where he was at. I just
If he
know
was under the
he slid in out of nowhere, and it was
bro,
like, where did he come from? Because I mean, we was just talking about. Well, I was telling you how every single time Grayson rolls into the ring, he gets something. He runs into something, and he got it
right,
off the first time, but
right,
the
he did.
second time he ran right into that clothesline. I don't know what Cruz call it, but he ran right into that. And next thing you know, Zilla, he in the ring doing damage.
Exactly, exactly. And camera angle has a lot to do with that.
Yes, it does.
Because you're focused on, what's happening in the ring with Grayson Waller and Cruz Montana.
Right.
You're not going to be fixated on what's happening behind them. You're
No.
fixated on what's happening in the ring.
Right.
Had we had the viewpoint that Booker T and Vic Joseph had, we probably would have been like, oh, there it is.
Right. 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 Right.
Nah, that was great. That was a great way to present
Yes.
that surprise. It
Yes.
truly, that is what other surprise could we even think of this year within NXT that had that big of an impact?
Man.
I have nothing.
I can't think of any this year besides Reign of Volcan
That's the only
debut,
one I
but at
could
the
think
same time, like we knew, we already knew she was coming,
Yeah, we already knew she was coming.
So that won't really a surprise. Yeah, I think Zilla got this one, man. He got this one. I can't think of any other surprise. I mean, if anybody else can, put it in the comments. But other than that, I can't think of any other surprise that happened this big, at least.
Yeah, no, I mean, Reign of Volcan is up there. Like you said, well, we knew. It wasn't like we was like, who was that?
Right.
It was like we knew who she was.
Right.
The way that she was on social media, we knew she was coming.
Right.
It wasn't a surprise,
Right.
This right here, I don't think there was any inkling at all.
No.
Of course there's that he's coming.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But there was nothing to back it. It was
right.
just speculation.
Nothing to back it.
It was just nothing but speculation.
Right.
They did the right thing in bringing them in.
I agree.
Into NXT.
Into NXT, yes. This was perfect. This was perfect.
Get him heated up. Get him into the title picture right away. If he's not in the title picture right away, what are you doing in it?
He's gonna
I'm not even trying to.
No, he's gonna be in the title picture right away.
We're not gonna go that road. No, I don't feel like wrenching tonight.
yeah. He gonna be in the title picture right away though.
Yeah. Man, I don't even know what else to talk about. All right, great show. You can follow us.
I know, right? Well, we did our job, man. We talked about the biggest splash in WWE this week, man. Zilla Fatu making his debut into NXT, man.
Yeah, man. That was great, man. All right, well, I'll talk to you later, man.
Right. let me play the music right quick, man. Outro.
Yeah, man.
And people gonna be like, how the world did they go from darn near 2 hours to 20 minutes on us? Like
yeah, man, because that's what we got, man. We exhausted our enthusiasm with that one.
Right. Like when you start off like that, it's almost like, okay, we look, once again, NXT did a great job with that card. I posted that on X, like once again now. Last week's card was definitely better than this card. But at the same time, this was still a good card. You know what I'm saying? Like it was other good matches. And one in particular stood out to me, and that was definitely Saquon. And what's his name? Leon Lennox. Leon who?
Dion.
Yeah, Dion Lennox. Dion Lennox. I'm calling the man Leon. My bad, man.
Dion. Not Leon Slater, man.
Right. Dion Lennox, man. Like, that was him and Saquon had a good match, Of course, Dark State interfered and caused Saquon the match. Yeah. But whenever they get in the ring together, they must mesh very well, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
I really enjoyed that match. I can do without Dark State interference. Actually, I can do without this feud, like this rivalry, because I feel like they kind of exhausted as much as they possibly can get out of it. Like that.
Yeah, no, you're right though.
Like what else can they do? You know what I'm saying? But it's easily look like they going towards Heat Wave with it. So
it looks like that's what they're doing.
Hopefully this will be the last clash or whatever between the two of them, you know.
Okay. You know, like we were saying when we was watching it, we both agree that unless Saquon Sugars gets some backup, this feud is running out of steam.
Yeah, it
You know,
is. It is. You know, just like Dark State is running out of steam, in my opinion.
right, right. No, you're right though, because they had a role which
Right.
caused chaos throughout
Mm-hmm.
the roster.
Right.
Now they causing chaos just with the life of Saquon Sugars.
Right.
Which okay, great. You did that the first time around, and the second time around, and all of a sudden it's just like every other week or every week. You
Right.
just making Saquon Sugar's life feel like it's just a repeated loop
Yeah.
of chaos over and over again.
Right. Right. Right.
So um, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to come for Saquon Sugars, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I made it an actual prediction, bold prediction, but I was like, he can be on top of the food chain in NXT. That was before we saw who came,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That now the dynamic changed, and it's like the main card on NXT is looking crazy, and it's like, okay, well, Saquon can definitely slide into that mid card, but at the same time, it's like, when do you put him there? You know,
Right,
it's
right.
almost like he got to finish what he got going on, but how can he finish it where you got Dion? Dion is in the North American title picture too. Like what
Right.
you gonna jump him into the NXT championship? Like it's no room for neither one of them. So it's like they're gonna continue to cross paths regardless.
I do, I do see a potential path, but I don't want this for him necessarily. But
Mm-hmm.
he could face Lexus King, for the Speed Championship potentially.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess he could have some great matches too, because his
Oh,
offense does
most
kind of
definitely.
lend itself to
Yes, his
fast and stuff. So
yeah, his offense definitely would mesh very well with the speed championship scene. So I mean, I can definitely see that. He got a lot of unique move and his move set. Period. It's like
right,
that's one thing that stood out with me even when he was in Dark State. I was just like, man, like Saquon, he stands out of the whole group. So I understand
right,
why they broke him out of the group. But now, as far as the character building, they got to figure out what they're gonna do. You know,
right.
so
Exactly. They gotta figure it out, man. But hey, he did get his get back a little bit when he came with that baseball bat after Grayson Waller pretty much was like, man, yeah, yeah, you want to play on your phone?
right.
Well, you gotta do something about it if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
laugh and joke about stuff. Do something
Right.
about it.
Right.
Saquon took that to heart.
Yes, he
He went out
did.
there, got his chair and his baseball bat.
Right. Right. Right.
I don't know what happened to the chair because he had both, but I
Well,
mean,
well, well,
baseball bat.
we didn't see one of the other members, so he got one of them. He
Oh,
got one
gotcha.
of them. They just
I was
didn't
wondering
show it.
where he was, but
Yeah.
now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hit him with a chair shot, and maybe did the Undertaker move, took the chair to his throat. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, that makes sense, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's Saquon. Get out of that vortex, man. Get out of the dark state vortex. Why is there so many people in the vortex of different factions, man?
I don't know, man. It's a WWE thing, man. Like I mean, you got two guys running the show that was in my opinion, the greatest faction of all time,
Oh
DX or
yeah,
whatever. So it's like, sometimes those things just never leave you.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. They put these factions together, which sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss.
Yeah.
But it just depends on what you like and what works with the audience.
Right. Right.
Um, when it was just Judgment Day and Bloodline, for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
had a faction on at the time Raw that was running things, and then
Right.
a faction on SmackDown that was running things,
Right.
and they didn't cross paths. Hey, that was good. I
Right.
actually missed those days because it's like, okay, good.
Right.
It's a very clear storyline over here. It's a very clear storyline over there,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still kind of clear, except for not really because what are they doing with Judgment Day? And that's main roster stuff. Sorry, but
Yeah.
That's to the point of what we're talking about with factions.
Right, with the factions,
Creating
yeah.
chaos and stuff.
Yeah.
So um, what else was on this show? We had unless you had something else to say, we can move on to what else was on this
Oh
show.
no. I mean, you got to get into far as just thinking about what stood out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely another standout to me was Mason Rook and my boy Cam Hendricks, man.
Hey, look, you winning me over a little bit with his entrance. The
Yeah.
music and then the whatever move you want to call that.
Right.
It goes. I am a sucker for that. So you
Right.
winning me over a little bit,
Right.
just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But then when he does it, when he's in the ring and the music is still going, it has nothing to do with the music anymore, and he's just doing it. It's like, come on, bro. But anyway, I'm sorry. I
Right.
rant enough about him. I'm not gonna make it an every week thing.
Right.
Because then he would be like, why that man always talking about me? Nah, man. Look, if you ain't being talked about, you ain't doing something right.
That's true. That's true.
but yeah, no, that match was good.
Yeah,
Admittedly,
man.
that was good.
Very good match. Very good
Now,
match.
did I like the outcome?
Mm-hmm.
No. I wanted Mason Rook to win that match.
Yeah.
He should have
Well,
won that match.
you know.
Let's go ahead and talk about what you thought was great and using his head.
Yeah,
That
man. You know.
exposed turnbuckle.
Hey, man. In this game, in this wrestling game, you got to be a thinker, man. And that's what I love about Cam Hendricks. He's a thinker, and he's gonna use every advantage that he possibly can. And taking that turnbuckle off, man. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Mason Rook is a big guy, so Cam Hendricks just did what he had to do to get the win, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah, I bet you did. I enjoy those high back body drops that Mason Rook was giving Cam Hendricks. I mean, man, he's over there touching the sky.
Yeah,
Head over.
yeah. Now that was that was dope. Because we talked about how big Cam is, and
Yeah.
man, he was going up in the air high, man.
Up, 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 down, 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 and he was
Right.
floating. We talk about oftentimes these wrestlers be floating. We'll probably get to EK Prosper real soon, but man, oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
he was floating off of a move that was done to him. That's
Mm-hmm.
the wild part.
Right. Right.
Good. It was good. It was good to see, that they have chemistry. They do have in-ring chemistry with each
Oh
other.
yeah.
And can only build up from here,
But that's the thing I love about Cam, man. Like he can work with anybody. He can wrestle with anybody. You know.
Yeah, man. He do got that creative wrestler moveset, man.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
I'll give you that too, man.
Right.
That combo he got, I don't know how to describe it quite, but
Right.
it's a good combo,
Nice
man.
combo. Nice
I'll put it
combo.
on my WWE superstar quick.
Right.
So, um, he's inch by inch, you getting me a little bit.
Yeah.
Will I ever call him my favorite? Probably not. But
You don't got to.
I can appreciate offense.
Yeah.
I can appreciate character development.
Right.
I can appreciate, using your brain to go to a victory.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. What else you want to talk about with Cam Hendricks, man? You the guy that likes to talk about him.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, man. you already know. For me, the entrance is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like every bit of his entrance. I don't want him to change nothing about it. Keep it.
Okay.
Keep it. The offense, man, offense is crazy. Like just everything about Cam, man. Like I don't got no complaints. He's just gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I know he's definitely gonna be in NXT for at least a year or two. Because he still got some development there, but the potential is wild. The potential is crazy. All jokes aside, you know what I'm saying? His potential, like the ceiling that he has, like it's up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot to add on to his game, and I feel like he's already in a great spot early on.
Yeah, no, he is. He is. I mean, if he's going to have matches like he has with Mason Rook and recently Miles
Born.
Born, I was about to call him Miles Jordan. I don't know where that came
Hey,
from.
look, ain't nothing wrong with that. I just called Dion Lennox Leah.
Hey, look. As much as I be messing up, the Entity Project name, that's the first time I actually said it right in a long time. The
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
yeah, you on it. You on it, man.
you know. Uh, but yeah, nah, it's been it was an interesting show. Even with Cam Hendricks doing this thing,
Yeah,
yeah. But
man. Came with the big
uh,
win.
yeah, no, he had a big win. That was a
Yeah,
really big win. I mean, does
yeah.
that put him, further up the card to maybe compete again for the North American Championship or
I feel like it.
NXT Championship? It could put him in a title picture.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Do I think Mason Rook will let him do it? Not while he's breathing.
Yeah. Mason ain't
Ain't
done with
gonna let
him. Mason ain't done with him
Mason.
by far. Especially since he
By
used
the
the
way he looked.
turnbuckle to win. He ain't
Yeah,
done with him by
no,
far.
he ain't done. He ain't done. That match is gonna get ran back two or
But you
three
gotta
more times.
think, man. You gotta think. And Cam is a thinker.
Ugh, yeah, whatever. Oh man. So we did have a title match today.
Right. North America. Women.
North
North America.
American the Women's North American Championship.
Yep.
And that was defended between Zarya
Mm-hmm.
and Ren Sinclair.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I just found myself saying I like Ren Sinclair a lot during that match.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Her offense was good. She had a couple reversals that was impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, she has counters in her game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. That's real good for her rather.
Right.
The big takeaway from that match, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, yes, Zarya retained her title.
Mm-hmm.
By no means was it a fair fight. Not because Zarya cheated or anything. She
Right.
just took advantage of the opportunity because
Yeah.
we had a run in with Saquon Sugars and Dark
Yep.
State, or at least part of Dark State,
Right.
like we just touched on. And yeah, I mean Saquon Sugars was running after Leon Dion. Oh my God,
Uh-oh.
Dion
I got you
Lennox.
singing it. I got you saying my bad.
It's contagious, man. Come
I
on,
know,
bro.
right? My bad, yo. I done passed it over to you.
Not even in the same place. What you doing?
Right, right, right.
Nah, man. But yeah, Dark State and Saquon Sugars. Who who went over the oh no, that was a different segment. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Daria just took advantage of the opportunity, did
Yeah.
her F5, won the match, and it's not over because we saw, later on
Mm-mm.
in the show that Ren Sinclair is like, come on, I gotta get another title match. I gotta get another opportunity.
Right,
You saw what happened. You gotta
right,
control your boys,
right.
that kind of thing. And I don't know what Robert Stone was talking about, but he said, "Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it." What was he thinking about? Lynn Sinclair said, "Why don't we do a unification match?"
Right.
I'm like, "Hey, Ren, huh?
Yeah. And
What are we doing?"
they skip right over it. Like
Yeah,
we
Robert
was trying
Stone
to
just
figure out,
moved.
okay, what were they gonna explain to us what they mean? Like how? How
Yeah,
how,
like
how
how?
how is it gonna work, you know?
It's not like you're unifying a cruiserweight championship into the
Right, right,
North
right.
American like they did in the past. This is a whole different match type.
Whole different.
So are we gonna have a North American speed champion?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have I don't even know. I couldn't think of
Right. Like
I was about to say Speedy Gonzalez. I don't know why.
oh my. I mean, it's only but so many names that you can go with for real, man.
Right,
So it's like
exactly.
unification of those two belts. I don't see that
I don't see it.
happening.
And
You know.
then what does that mean for the men's speed championship? You know,
Right.
not even to have a women's one unified and then not the men's one. It just doesn't make
Right. Yeah.
so. It's
I don't
almost
see
like
that
she set
happening.
herself up for a loss.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yep.
So I don't know. But then, of course, the other thing that was announced during that segment was a match between what was it, Ren Sinclair and Kendall Gray going up
Right.
against
Callie Armstrong.
Callie Armstrong and Kalani Jordan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Right.
So
That's
that was
correct.
announced. Um, which it should be a good match, but
Yeah.
her equilibrium is still off. At least that's what they're trying to get us to believe.
Well,
You
she
know,
doing she doing a great job at helping us believe it. That's for sure.
yeah, yeah, because man, that was a interesting turn of events. Because I would think she'll still be healing up from it for
Right.
wow, but she's
Yeah.
back. Um, next week.
Right.
Who else is back next week after his interesting
The fog.
promo? The
Uh-huh.
fog is coming, man.
Yes.
Shallow Hill is back next
Yes,
week.
man. I can't wait.
Apparently, his face is made out of aluminium or something
Right.
because he's healing up faster than any doctor has seen, when it comes to that
Right.
particular doctor. You know, the air that was in his face is dissipating and already dissipated, and he's healing, so like he's like, Wolverine or X-Men status.
Right.
Of course he wouldn't say that, but still, that's what it feels like. That's what I was thinking when I saw it,
Mm-hmm.
So he's dropping random knowledge, which is always fun.
Always
You know,
fun.
always fun.
Yeah,
You don't
Shiloh.
already follow Shallow Hill on social media? Please
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
The joy. He'll brighten your day
Yeah, he's a great follow.
or creep you out depending on what he's doing.
Right, I know. I know, right?
So he definitely had us laughing with his fun facts and stuff.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
so I'll have to, run it back. I know it's on social media. I'm gonna have to find it and look at it because
Right.
I'll be rolling. So he's back. He's gonna have a match with
Oh yeah, Jackson Drake.
that's right, Jackson Drake, because her
Yeah.
son
I almost forgot about it too. Yeah, Jackson Drake.
oh yeah, and that's the thing too. And we're just seamlessly moving between segments at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um Jackson Drake and Vanity Project was backstage talking to Robert Stone,
Mm-hmm.
because apparently they walked up on the new tag team champions, which is what
Yep.
we have Tavion Heights and
Mm-hmm.
Miles Bourne, and they're holding all their gold that they got, because Miles Bourne is also the men's North American champion.
Right.
Uh, all of Varsity Vanity
Uh-oh.
Project,
You got it.
all of Vanity Project
Right.
wants gold, which hey, any hill project, any hill,
Oh man.
any heel faction is
Got
going
you.
to want all the gold.
Right.
Sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So this was an interesting stipulation though, because they said if Jackson Drake can beat who? Oh yeah, Shallow Hill, then he'll have an opportunity for the title, as well as Vanity Project having opportunity for the tag team titles.
Right.
And also, since we're talking about Heat Wave, that this would be happening at, um, there'll be two matches in one night if that happens. If Jackson Drake wins,
Right.
uh, both Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights will have two matches in. Well, no, Miles Bourne will have two matches
Yeah,
in one
Miles
night.
Bone had to.
So, and at first Tavion Heights was like, "No, we ain't that stupid,"
Right.
And Miles Bourne was like, "No, I got this. Let's
Mm-hmm.
do it." So I don't know if that's confidence or if it's him not quite thinking clearly, but
I don't think he's thinking clearly. I mean, it's looking like a repeat of Nathan Frazier from last year. You know what I'm saying? Competing twice.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. He putting himself in a predicament, but we gonna see.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We didn't get any interaction between uh Mike Micah and
Keanu.
Keanu Carver. We didn't
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
interaction. But you probably was away from the computer when this happened. But Keanu Carver had an interaction with Robert Stone.
Oh no, I saw it. It was
Yeah,
very funny. I was
very
weak.
funny.
I was weak when I
Very
saw.
funny. Like,
He came in hot. I was
oh,
like, oh, the old Keanu was back.
right, exactly. And then who was he talking to? He was talking to, oh yeah, Cruz Montana. Duh. He was
Mm-hmm.
talking to Cruz Montana. And Cruz Montana, he didn't back down, of course.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
but by the end, after the intense stare down, which WWE seems to like doing lately, it's a bunch of stare
Yeah,
down.
I know, right?
We ended up with Keanu Carver suddenly seeming like he flipped a switch, and he was like, "Good luck, man," or
Yeah,
something like,
right.
"Like, where did that come from?"
Had Robert Stone shot like,
Yeah,
what's going on? Even Cruz was like, what's up with your boy? I don't know.
right, right. And then Robert Stone went over to Keanu Carver, was like, "What's up with that? What are you doing?"
Right,
Like,
right,
oh
right.
no. And pretty much Carver was like, "Look, I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah,
I'm good. Are you
right,
good? I'm good."
right.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah. This this
So
this is great character building for him though, for
it
sure.
really is.
Yeah.
It really is because he's no longer one dimensional.
Right.
No longer, and even within a 1 minute segment, you saw two sides of him, and it was completely seamless. You
Right.
know, I mean, and it actually was funny too, which we didn't know he had comedic timing. That's what it
Exactly.
felt to me.
Exactly.
So, hey, look, I'm here for it.
Same, man.
If I want him
Same.
to be a comedy wrestler, just keep that away from him, far, far away from him.
Right.
But if he can add some dimensions, some flavor of comedy to his character, hey, let's do it.
Yeah.
Even if it is subtle, you know,
Right.
I'm here for that.
Right.
I'm also here for him being in the main event scene.
Yeah. Same. Same. Because I mean, you add him to what's already going on, man. Like that makes for
I
a
have to change
very
my Blaze Bowl
crazy,
tape.
crazy match. You might have to. You might have to because if we just just slide Grayson Waller to the side. But at this point, he's so deep into it, you can't.
Right.
But it would be nice if you can kind of like slide him to the side and then push Keanu up in there, and then you get Keanu, Cruz, Zilla, and Tony D in a fatal 4-way at Heatwave.
Bro,
Talk about a booking right there, man. Come on now.
you have four alpha males pretty much
Yes.
in that match.
Right.
That would be great. And then with it being a fatal four way, you could have the no disqualification aspect,
Right.
and then Waller comes in and interferes because he's mad that he didn't get included. And
Mm-hmm.
even though there's no disqualification, he's going to be in there causing chaos. Maybe somebody gets pulled away from the match
Right.
momentarily.
Right.
Anyway, you know how it can go. If you're a
Yeah.
wrestling fan, you know how that kind of thing goes.
Right. Absolutely.
It could cause some interesting stuff to go down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think NXT has very many multi-man matches for the title. You know, it's
Yeah.
usually you know the most notable one I can think of was at this point it was what two standard delivers ago at this point now.
No. You actually got one last year. It was a triple threat with our three. Oba, Javon and Trick.
Yeah. So I didn't mean last year. We already had Stand and Deliver even this year already.
Right,
So
right,
it
right.
wasn't the last Stand and Deliver. It was two Stand
That
and Delivers.
two standard lift ago.
We had this one. It
Right.
just happened. That's one. It happened at the one last year. My perspective, I'm looking at that being the second
Okay.
Stand and
Okay. I
Deliver.
got you. Okay.
I'm not talking about 2 years ago. Maybe that's what it was. It's not like I was saying two
Yeah, that's
years
what it
ago.
sounded like. It sounded like you were saying 2 years ago. Sound like 2 years ago. That wasn't 2 years ago. Okay. We on the same page now. We on the same page.
We're on the same page now. So yeah, now, yeah, I know that they did that, and man, that was a banger too. But
Right.
I seem to remember that they were saying that it's not very often that you have multi-man matches for the NXT Championship.
That's true.
I feel like they established that at some point during that time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm remembering incorrectly, let me know in the comments. But um, yeah, I mean, this could be a really big deal. And sometimes I don't like multi-man matches, to
Mm-hmm.
be honest, but this would be a great one. I mean, there's just so many dynamics.
Yeah.
There's so many untold stories. There's so many
Right.
unfinished stories for that matter,
Right.
especially with it just starting, so
Right.
this could be just a chapter in the direction of um, who's going to win the title.
Yeah.
It also puts Tony D in a position of losing without being pinned.
Yes, it does.
And if that happens, he's going to be unhappy.
Right.
Very unhappy. So remind me, is this his first reign or second reign as NXT champion? First one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
he could have the opportunity to get a rematch of some
It's been a
kind.
good one too, man. It's been very
Mhm.
good. Very,
Very
very
good.
impressive.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, he had his match with Naraku, and we
Mm-hmm.
talked about that a lot
Yeah,
already. But
two matches in it. Looks like he's well removed from that now. Like Naraku haven't been on TV for 2 weeks now, so it's almost like
as
you don't know where they're gonna slide him back in at.
I have my second Blazes
Uh
bold
oh,
prediction.
I done set this one up for you.
Yeah, man, because I think that Naraku has a huge chance of being a part of Shinsuke Nakamura's. Because you remember that.
Yeah, he said he wasn't by himself.
I think there's a
Yeah,
chance. There's a chance.
I love that one. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that
It
one.
could be that. There's also somebody saying it could be uh Hiroshu Tanahashi. If I pronounced that wrong, correct me, everybody. But could be him too. And I think he spent time in AEW, and he's been a free agent for a little bit. So
Right.
could be him too. Heck, I'm willing to say that it's both of them. Just have them have a. I know it's another faction, but let them have a faction.
Yeah.
We've never seen Shinsuke lead a faction. In Japan, he led a faction, I think.
Okay.
So he has experience with it.
Right.
It'd be good to see Shinsuke's faction against the MFTs.
Right.
You know, it'd just be a whole different flavor from what we were seeing. We already know what happened with the White Six and their saga. That was a 6, 7 month saga
Yeah, man.
for the MFTs to be released. We're not going
Right.
to go into that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
already
yeah.
covered that.
That's a
But
mess.
still,
Right.
yeah. Um, that's what I think. That's my bold prediction that
Okay.
Nuraku will be a part of Shinsuke Nakamura's new faction. That's what
I
I think.
like it. I like it. I mean, when you think about where he fits in on NXT at the moment, it's almost like you can't really find a spot for him right now. So
Right.
I mean, to call him up and help him out, you know, use him to help, you know, on SmackDown. I'm
Hmm.
cool with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Man, man, that sounds like a good transition, man.
Yeah.
Somebody else debuted on SmackDown. I mean, if we done with NXT, we had a
You know,
huge debut last Friday on SmackDown. We'll play Blaze right quick. The debut of Tatum Paxley, man,
of course. How
last
could I?
Friday.
Hey, I'm sorry, Tatum Paxley. I
Yes,
can't
you
believe I
got to
forgot.
apologize for that.
I'm so sorry. Like, you made an awesome debut.
Right.
You you made the end of the show so enjoyable. I'm
Yes, it
so
was.
glad that you showed up.
Yes, it was.
It was very impactful. You was on screen all of 30 seconds,
Right.
and you talked about how Zilla Fatu made an impact. You
Right.
did.
Yes.
You did too.
Huge. Huge.
Man, I felt it, man.
That camera shot was everything, man.
It was everything.
Yes.
So everything.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, yeah, we have the partnership between Charlotte Flair,
Mm-hmm.
Tatum Paxley, and Alexa
Right.
Bliss.
Yes.
And like Alexa Bliss, was it just me, or does it seem like she's tapping into her supernatural stuff again?
It seems like that. I mean, and it makes sense because Tatum had the doll thing, and
Yeah,
before
yeah,
Tatum appeared, Alexa pulled her doll that she carries around in front of her, and then next thing you
right.
know, camera pans to the top rope,
Yeah,
and bam, Tatum Paxley, right there,
right
jumping
there.
down from up top. Beautiful shot.
Man,
Beautiful shot,
beautiful,
by the way.
beautiful. You know, that was a great shot.
Yeah.
Now we have the potential of the baddies and um, Jade Cargill up against
Right.
this new trio. Man, let's do it, man. I'm ready for it, man. This
Same,
is
man. She
great.
definitely adds a different dynamic to this
Yeah,
feud that's going on.
yeah,
It's definitely a lot of things that you can pull out of this with her. And on
yes,
on top of that, it's like, you know, she's being able to come up underneath Charlotte and Alexa, you know what I'm saying? Two very good
veterans.
veterans that has been world champions before, and it's
Yeah,
not even a legit group. So that she's gonna come out on the better end of this because
oh
once
for
they
sure.
break her away and she's solo, man, like she's gonna have a whole lot behind her, a whole lot. I mean, WWE fans, of course, we love her and everyone else love her. You know what I'm saying? But to be paired up this early with them two, it's just gonna help her get over a lot quicker.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Um, she's gonna get over. She's wonderful on social media too. So
Yeah, for sure.
um,
Yeah.
we want to see what's up. She did a blog, for her debut as well. She did a blog leading
Man,
up
I've
to.
been busy this week, man. I missed that.
Yeah, she was just basically like a kind of like a day in the life before my SmackDown debut kind of thing.
Okay.
She did it after the show. She posted it Saturday, I think.
Got
So
you. Okay,
you got to see.
okay. Yeah.
It looks like she likes to drink tea and she likes to, um, just do a few things before she got ready. You
Right.
know, it was just interesting because you got to see kind of her process of getting ready for the show.
Okay.
Uh, it was funny because she acknowledged the fact that she was like, "Yeah, I was able to sneak into the city without being seen," and then she cut to a picture of her being seen. I was like, "Okay, okay." She's
Oh,
self-aware. I like that.
right, right,
So it was funny. But yeah, no, the fans will love her. Like the fans will love
right.
her so. Yeah. And she already has a very loyal fan base already, as evidenced by
Yeah,
what I
man.
see. X.
For sure. For sure.
And that's not even to mention whatever I'm not paying attention to on Instagram. Because I'm pretty sure on Instagram there's also
Right.
a very
Right.
loyal following there because she's active there too.
Right.
So yeah, no, great fit.
Mm-hmm.
She's not going to be bogged down in a faction. She can break away
Right.
and
Right.
still,
Right.
to me, still maintain the friendships. That she
Exactly. Exactly.
properly because like Charlotte is going to be on her own potentially anyway.
Right.
So um, yeah, this is gonna be a great way to bring her in.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I ask is that you don't drop the ball because you have a gem on your hands on
Yeah,
Smack.
yeah, for sure, man. For
That's the only
sure.
thing I ask that they don't do is drop the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah, yeah. You can't drop this one, man. Like this is a alley oop, easy
It
alley oop for
really
you. You
is.
know what I'm saying?
Really is. And it does kind of play into what I was trying to, say what happened.
Hmm.
Of course, we don't see, her on the shows all that much anymore, but Blake Monroe, we did say they might
Yeah,
be waiting for Tatum Paxley.
you said that. You said that, and that makes sense. So the crazy thing about that, man, like they already been messing that up with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been backstage. You know, they done
Mm-hmm.
inserted her in two different feuds. Like at this point, you don't know who she's feuding against. You know, it started off with
Right.
Giulia. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And now all of a sudden, who she's going back and forth with now? All of a sudden, they trying to get the pair up with.
Tiffany. Tiffany
Yeah,
Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, and then you don't see her at
Right.
all last Friday. You know what I'm saying? like,
Right.
like that's crazy. Like right after SummerSlam, that would be the time to go ahead and insert her into, Tiffany Stratton U.S. title picture,
Right.
and she's not. So it's like one of those things where she just laying by the wayside, and if she was laying by the wayside for Tatum, that's great because their feud in NXT was awesome. So I would love to see that again.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, what are they gonna do? At this point, you don't know.
Don't know. Don't know. We just gotta wait and see and hope for the best.
Right.
Because we really need to see Blake Monroe have a match. How do you be on a
Yeah.
card or at least be
Over a
teased
month.
for over a month, and then not to mention the vignettes they did for weeks before that?
Right.
I saw on X, they was like it's been 15 weeks since we saw the first vignette. 15 weeks is what, 4 months, something like that. Almost 4 months.
Yeah, it's a wow. It's a wow. Now it's a little over 3. You can say
Yeah,
it's a little over 3, but still,
so
that's still a long time to
it really is.
not been in a match, and you like, come on, man.
Yeah,
So
so we have to wait and see,
yeah, we're
and
gonna have to wait and see about that one.
yeah, and then we have somebody on X, and I ended up responding to it. Was like, name somebody that WWE has fumbled. My quick answer was Jordynne Grace
Yeah,
because fumbled. And,
yeah.
and, and, on my post, I said I'm not ready to say that she was fumbled. I'm ready now.
Saint.
I'm ready to say that she fumbled.
Oh
She got
man,
fumbled.
dang man. I keep
She got
holding it down. Then I keep holding it down. I still got a belief that they can figure out a plan with her.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to
Like,
differ on this one,
how can you not, man? Like, you can figure out a plan with her if you wanna change her music a little bit, which would be great for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Change her in ring attire a little bit. That would be great also. But when it comes down to just being in the ring and being able to perform, come on now. It's not many that you can say, you know, that can do the things that she can do in ring.
Yeah.
You know?
She has all around ability. She can wrestle
Yes.
anybody.
Yes.
You
Wrestle
know,
anybody, any type of style. You can put her in a match and she'll do just fine. So it's not like she don't have the tools. I think creatively they're just having trouble with her. And we can say the same thing about Ricky Saints. Like
oh goodness.
they're having
Yeah.
a problem trying to figure him out too.
Right.
So
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna read something from X because I want to hear your thoughts. I don't know if you saw this or not.
okay, okay, cool. I can't wait to hear this.
Well, here we go.
Okay.
Found it. Jordynne Grace's absence from WWE television reportedly isn't because WWE has lost interest in her. Grace is simply caught in a numbers game.
Numbers game.
And let me finish reading. On SmackDown, the show was reduced from 3 hours to two, leaving less time for women's matches and storylines. With major names like Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton all taking up significant TV time, Grace has struggled to find a spot. She is healthy and available, but WWE currently doesn't have enough television time for everyone, and that's via WrestleVotes.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on that, sir?
Well, first of all, if that's true, I call blatant BS. Straight up.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just blatant BS. Like, come on, man. And look, I love Tatum. Don't have a problem with Tatum. I love that Tatum is on SmackDown. But you
Right.
can't say that whereas though you have a woman that was just in a feud with Jade over the WWE women's title a few months
Right.
ago that could
Right.
easily have been inserted into Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss battle against Jade Cargill and her baddies. You could have
Right.
easily used Jordynne Grace for that spot, but they chose
Right.
not to. You know, they chose to use Tatum, which makes sense also. But at the same time, you can't say the numbers game and you had a spot that you can put her in. That made sense. That would have made sense.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
I call BS, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it if that's true. I'm not buying it at all.
What I said on X was, I believe it was the numbers game if Jordynne Grace wasn't used, or if Jordynne Grace was used when the show was still 3 hours.
Right.
Men's roster needs time, sure, especially when there have been huge returns recently.
Mm-hmm.
Being unable to find Jordan in the women's division is a travesty.
Yeah.
Like, that's my words.
That hey, I love them because it's absolutely true, man. Like it's no excuse. Like we just got finished talking about her in ring work and how she can wrestle with anyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Our only gripes were outer stuff and music, like phonically. I mean sonically. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the only things that we can nitpick about her. But if all we're doing is nitpicking her ring attire and her theme music,
Right.
she's doing a whole lot of other things very right. Inside the
Right.
ring, she's up there, you know. So I feel like it's no excuse to use her. Yeah, you went down to 2 hours, but at the same time, who knew that they was gonna go down to 2 hours? First time I heard about it was from you. And as soon as you
Yeah.
told me about it, I was like, this is gonna be a problem for a lot of guys and a lot of women. Like, because how do you just do that? How you go from 3 to 2? And you built up this roster, like you pretty much depleted NXT to help bolster up a roster to pretty much help out with a 3 hour show. And I was even saying that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, this person's going up to, SmackDown. I said Trick was going to SmackDown. I said Ricky, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just calling everybody for SmackDown because it was a 3 hour show. And I felt like
Right.
they needed people for the 3 hour show. And
Yeah.
that's what they did. And now you take it to a 2 hour show, and now people aren't being used. And so I guess you can use this same excuse for Ricky Saints. It's the numbers game. That's why Ricky haven't been back on the show. But the U.S. title is still on the show. The U.S. champion is still on the show. He's supposed to be in the U.S. title, like mid card,
Division.
like
Yeah.
division. So it's like, why isn't he on TV? He can make one little spot just to remind people he's still around.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that forgot about Ricky Saints. And by the time he come back, they're going to have to get used to him again. Because they're not going to remember him, you know?
Right, which is unfortunate because the man is a performer.
Yes, he is. Absolutely.
The unfortunate part is before, or maybe right after his match with Trick Williams for the title,
Right.
I saw people on X saying, "Oh, he doesn't have charisma or something like that." I'm like,
no, it just
what are you looking at?
right. It just takes time. Like you got to pay attention. You know, we talked about it before. This is gonna probably be our third, fourth, fifth time. He came off in a way that we're as though we didn't like him, for a bit. But
Right,
once we gave it time, he just needs time, and he can't
right,
get time if he's off of TV. Like you gotta slide him in some way somehow, and it's not like he has an issue with on the mic or anything and cutting
doesn't
promos. That's not an issue. He can do that really well too, including being inside the ring. So it's like
right,
that part I just don't get, and I'm kind of struggling with, and I definitely don't want to rant too much because we done had our rant session, the
Gosh,
week
it is
before last. But it's like
exhausting.
some of this stuff is like you can't not talk about it. It's hard to avoid,
It truly
and
is.
both Jordynne Grace and Ricky Saints, it's two situations that's hard to avoid, and it's something that they're in that's not of their own doing. Like,
Right.
you decided to take away an hour. Okay, now you got to figure out how to make time for all of this talent that you have, and I feel like it's unfair for both of them, for Ricky and Jordynne, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's
This
crazy.
is unfair. And we're not even talking about Giulia. Giulia is somebody else
Right,
that's
you know what I'm
not
saying?
them.
Yeah, she
Fantastic performer,
she
but
got cleaned up like nothing and been like been off TV for two
yeah,
weeks also, like
Lash Legend made her look like, a scrub, which is
yeah,
unfortunate.
which is far
Okay,
she's far from it.
far from a scrub. And we knew, well, we didn't know, but we knew that somebody would come out of that match not looking so
Hmm.
great. We just didn't know it would be like this, where Giulia would look like she was just squashable. And
Right.
she's not far from squashable.
Yeah, she's not, man. And she had her moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially a moment that they missed out on with her and Io. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, it
right,
was a time where, that's all she wanted when she was still paired up with Kiana James. It was
right.
a time where, when they was going back and forth with Rhea
Hmm.
Ripley and Io, for the
Hmm.
tag team titles. It was a
Hmm.
time where that's all she kept on saying was I want Io, you know what I'm saying? And it made sense with both of their, Japan Indies experience,
Right,
it made sense to put them against each other. Now, of course, we saw Oscar and Io go up against each other, which was great.
right,
But
right.
Giulia and Io would have been great also. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been great for Giulia, but they didn't do nothing with it, and it was right there.
Right there. I mean, and we're not even talking about, the other possibility of Kyrie Sane and Julia. We're not even
Right,
covering that.
like it's
We can build on
crazy.
that one too. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah, and we also have on Raw, which we're not talking about yet, but you have a great wrestler in Candice LeRae. At
Mhm.
this point, she's been on the main roster for so long, and she's barely been used that people don't realize she's a great wrestler at this point. They just
Yeah.
know being Johnny Gargano's wife.
Right.
She's a legit wrestler that has wrestled men and has won against men. She is not a slouch at all.
Right.
So why is this happening? I don't know. But again, this is not a rant. This is observations
Yeah.
about
Just
what's happening.
observation. Just observations this
You know.
time.
So yeah, what's the other thing? Let's see. We talked about, oh no, we didn't talk about Trick Williams. You want to talk
Yeah, I
about
was just about to say something about that.
Championship match.
Once again.
Oh, here's what we can talk about
Okay.
in relation to what you was saying about, using your brain and start thinking.
Hmm.
Did Baron Corbin think to win his match? Huh? Huh?
No, he didn't, man. But at the same time, I wasn't mad at it due to the simple fact that I'm ready for Trick to just move on at this point. Like, he's primed and ready for the main card. I feel like that now. Has his matches lived up to a certain standard that we're used to from him? They haven't. They really haven't. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like we already knew it was gonna happen, man. At least I knew it was gonna happen. Like, I knew it wasn't no chance that he was gonna get that United States title back. What I was shocked about was the quick turnaround far as for a rematch for him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was
That's
kind of shocked about.
That was shocking, yeah, because he
Yeah.
just earned it. He didn't earn it. He just got it. He got the
Right.
rematch.
Right.
There was no build up to, how the
Mm-hmm.
rematch came about. It just happened, which is okay sometimes. If someone
Yeah.
has a gripe about how they lost and they want to go ahead and get that rematch,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. As long as that's not the way it's done every single time somebody loses a title, it works.
Right.
So
Right.
um, some will say this was the best, and I agree too that this was the best match between Baron Corbin and Trick Williams. Um,
Yeah. It was better than SummerSlam.
yeah, it was better than SummerSlam, so we'll have to see. But the next thing that has occurred, was a backstage
Now
interaction.
that was great. I know Melo is over.
Mhm.
He's expired, but I like what he's growing into. I just hope they don't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the meat meal line was tight. The meat meal line was tight.
That's
You
where
know
it
what I'm
came from. I'm
saying?
like, where did that
Yeah,
come
yeah.
from? That's where it came from.
Dreams and nightmares. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That line
man.
was tough, man. I really messed with that. I was like, okay, Mello, I see you. I
If he's going
see
to be
you.
incorporating rap lines into his
I mean, it
character,
only made
I was
sense
like,
because
yeah,
they was in Philly. They was in Philly.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So it only made sense. So I mean, I really like that. So I hope they really do good by this and do good by Mello, man. We might as well put the title back on Mello.
Might as well.
Him and Dragonoff, man, like both of them United States title runs were awesome, man.
They were.
They were awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's not to take anything from Trick, but at the same time, the U.S. title challenge, something weekly that you can look forward to, man. Like that was great, man. That was
Great.
great, and it happened on a time where they needed it. You know what I'm saying? Like Zone, like what Zone said. You know what I'm saying? Mello was pretty much carrying SmackDown at one point
Yeah, he
with
was
his
carrying. He was
matches.
like the heart and soul of it too.
Yeah, yeah. Like it was just him. So
Mhm.
for him to go from that to where he's at now, it's sad because you saw the build up. You know what I'm saying? Like you saw the way he came in. Everybody thought, including myself, that he was gonna instantly, start being on PLEs and stuff. And
Right.
unfortunately, he hasn't made it there yet. But then you saw the build up. The end of last year, he became the U.S. title, the U.S. champion. So you thinking to yourself, okay, there we go. Mello picking up steam. And
Yeah.
then bam, cool them off. So I hope they do better by him, man, and stop building up no offense, but a older wrestler, whereas though you got all this young talent on your roster, especially in Mello, to whereas
Right.
though, you know, that should be your focus.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he has talent, man. He has
Yes,
so
he
much
has all the
talent
talent in
that
the world.
in this league. He has enough talent to a point where him not being used is hurting the show. I really
Absolutely.
think it's hurting the show.
Absolutely.
He needs to have that and give us a win. Give us a win. When is it happening? When's the next? Oh, Saturday night's main event. I think. When is it
Oh, is
happening,
it
or is
is
it
it
another
happening
SmackDown?
on Sunday night? Sunday night main event,
Oh,
or is it
Sunday night.
happening this Friday?
Maybe it is this Friday. Oh, it is this Friday actually, because I saw a poster and it is this Friday. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, um, it's happening this Friday. Give us a title change.
Right.
Give us a title change. That way, we can get what we all want, which is an actual good feud between Trick Williams and um, Carmelo Hayes. Give
Yeah.
that to us.
Right.
And don't let it be full of shenanigans. Let Baron Corbin be mad at somebody else or whatever.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
please, because Baron Corbin has had a great return, but I don't want him fighting Trick Williams anymore.
Same.
I don't.
Same.
I'm done with it. So um, and plus 2 matches, both victories, it's over, and there's no other match that you can do with them anyway.
Yeah.
So, um, just give me something else for Baron to do. Let us get cooking with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, so we can see that they actually do have great matches. Because
Right.
for some reason on the main roster, they maybe it's because they haven't been given time or the right story or something. It just
Right.
hasn't cooked the way it has on NXT.
Right.
I just want to see it cook on the main roster because they can have the type of feud that can really have you thinking, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they have a match, it's great. You
Mm-hmm.
know, are we talking like Rock and Austin? No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like Shawn Michaels and who has Shawn Michaels had great matches with every time they touched.
Razor Ramon.
Undertaker, I know I bring up Undertaker. It seems like every week now,
Yeah.
but Shawn Michaels and
I was
Undertaker.
I was gonna say Razor Ramon. You
Razor
know,
Ramon, there we
yeah,
go. That's a good
he
one.
has some good matches with Razor Ramon.
There you go. That works. That actually works way better than what I said. So yeah, I mean, you can have that, and it would be perfect. Like,
Yeah,
just let's do it, man. Just let us see it. And
right,
if they happen to move on to bigger and better things, either separately or against each other,
right.
let us do that. But I don't. I would much rather that they have good matches with each other
Mm-hmm.
and elevate each other rather
Right.
than them doing whatever they're doing right now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Carmelo Hayes is getting this opportunity.
Same.
Please, WWE, do not snatch this opportunity from Carmelo Hayes. Please don't.
Yeah. I second that and I agree. Um and I definitely and this is not because I don't like the fur belt, but I don't want to see that fur belt this Friday, and it's only because it's not Barons. You know, that's Trick's belt. So
Yeah.
they need to take the fur off of the belt. I don't want to see it this Friday. I do
Have
not
you
want to see it.
noticed with the pictures of Baron Corbin holding the title belt? It's the black normal belt. It's not the fur belt. But then when he comes
Exactly.
out,
I noticed that last Friday too. So I'm just like, what are y'all doing, man? You didn't have the
like
old title like packaged up somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I can't. I don't understand it.
that's
It immediately made me think that that picture was made with AI or
it
some
was
sort of
made with AI.
enhance.
It was definitely made with AI. And I feel like it's disrespectful to Trick Willie, man.
Yeah,
Take the
yeah.
fur off the belt, man. That's Trick Willie
Take it
fur.
off. It is. It's not.
And I'm sorry. I said I won't go on rant, but this right here, now you messing. Now you messing with my boy now, man. That's his title, man. Take
It's
that
his
fur
title.
off that belt, man.
Take it off. It's not wolf fur. It's not wolf fur.
Yes. Yes, take it off,
That's that
man.
big Willie fur.
That's
Yeah,
that
man.
Trick Willie fur, man. Take that off, man. Get it
Ah,
out of
no.
here.
Yeah, no. Get it off that immediately, man.
Immediately,
Not
man. I don't want to
because
see the fur this Friday. If I see the fur this Friday, I don't know what I might do. But I don't want to see that fur this Friday.
Oh snap. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe Baron Corbin will not be on. Oh no, he has to be on the
He
show.
got
Never
to
mind.
be. He got to defend it. But I tell you
Gotta
one thing,
defend
he
it.
better had a regular United States title on his shoulder, not an AI version. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm through. I'm through. I done had my rant that I said I wasn't gonna have, but
Oh man!
that
Wow!
I was kind of tight about that last week. I was like,
Oh
okay,
man!
it was a quick turnaround. They just fought in SummerSlam, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, this is not Monday Night Raw. This is
Oh
Friday
God!
Night SmackDown. So
We
you
had a good
kind of
match.
don't have an excuse. But I kept hope alive. I said, man, Trick might be winning the title back.
That's what I
You
had
know
hope
what I'm
for. I'm like,
saying?
the reason why they didn't change it was because Trick was going to get it back.
Right, exactly.
Ah,
But then for him to win, and I'm just like, and I noticed the AI, the United States title on the man in the background while they was going head to head. Like, no, no,
it just
this ain't flying no more with me. Take the fur off the title, man. Take
take
the
it
fur off the
off.
title.
Off.
I'm not playing.
Look, I'm with you, man.
Thank you.
Oh, man, oh man. So, um, I'm looking forward to Mello and Baron Corbin. I
Yeah,
am.
I'm looking forward to it too. I'm looking forward to a mellow win. I'm with you definitely.
Yep.
Don't come on, man. Don't do this to Melo, man. Not now. He deserves to get it back. You know, he was a great United States champion. He should be United States champion again. Come on, man. Let's do the right thing, WWE.
Do it. So, I think we talked about all the Lash Legend wasn't on this. No, yes, she was on this show. Never mind. Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
She ran in with
yeah, her and Nia.
Her and Nia. Yeah.
They did some damage.
They did some damage. Which match did she run in on? It was a tag team match because yes, Nia Jax held up the title belt. That's what it was. I remember that now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she held up the Women's World Championship title. And also, I remember they was talking about how when Chelsea Green came out, she wasn't announced as the interim world champion, Women's World Champion.
Mm-hmm.
So I do remember that it was, a match that had Chelsea Green, and that match got messed up because of, the run-in from the Irresistible Forces. So that's what that was.
Yeah,
that was what that was. So, yeah, no, they did some damage, and they didn't care who they was attacking. They attacked everybody.
Right, so. and that was Lash's appearance.
Yeah, that was her appearance.
So say,
so don't have much else. The reason why it was longer that we talked about it then.
We were just trying to figure it out, man. But it definitely wasn't anything to help her case because she was the one holding up the title. It was Nia Jax holding up the title, so it's almost like, what was the point, But
well, she got some TV time. I mean,
yeah, she got some TV time at least. That's good. That's 2 weeks in a row. So I guess we got to take what we can get.
Yeah, we got to take what we can get, man. So I think we pretty much covered everything that we needed to cover on SmackDown.
Yeah.
We covered people that was there. We covered people that wasn't there. Right, so I think it's a great time to move on to Raw.
Yes, sir.
Disclaimer for y'all, man. I missed half of Raw pretty much. So from 8 to 9, I was nowhere to be found.
Right.
And then, I watched the rest of the show. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to lean on Will for the first hour of the show.
Uh-oh.
Please inform me. What happened in the first hour? I know we had Oba. I just don't know what happened. I couldn't even I didn't even see any clips about it. I just know he was there.
Yeah. So it pretty much started off with Bron still being on the Oba thing and wanting to know if everybody felt like he was a future or not, but he just had a blank look on his face.
I do remember seeing that picture.
Yeah, Austin Theory and what's his name? I can't
Akira Tozawa.
Yeah. So yeah, they had a match. Austin Theory won. And of course, after the match, he's still trying to beat the man up. Same story, same song for the last couple of weeks. I'm tired of that. But anyway, Oba comes out. This is when everything.
He made the save, didn't he?
Yes. This is when everything really started to pick up, when everything was nice, man. Like, it was so sweet. So Oba comes out. He's strutting. And this gonna be the thing about Oba. This gonna be the thing about Oba. And I love it because moving forward, he gotta do it. They gotta make him do it. Oba is coming out. He's doing his strut. Austin Theory runs at him. He breaks out of his strut. Big boot to the face. Austin Theory.
You know what? I did see that.
Right.
Oh, man. I wish I would have seen it live. I would have been weak.
Oh my gosh, man. You talk about funny. Like laughing so hard, man. Like, I was just bust out laughing when I saw that. And Austin Theory stayed down. Oba gets on the apron, gets in the ring, and of course they're pulled apart. Him and Bron, they looking at each other intensely, and of course Bron started laughing after a certain point. So that was definitely the highlight of the first hour, and it was the highlight of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
Yeah, it was the highlight of the night. I mean, Javon Evans wasn't in a match, so I mean, you can't really get into that, But far as the work that Oba and Bron are doing right now, it's great, and the build up is beautiful. I love the build up. They're not clashing quite yet, but it's gonna happen. It got to happen now because now Oba he's answering the call, and I love it. I love
Yeah,
it, man.
yeah,
I love
man. And look,
it.
I
and
think they need to hold off on doing the physicality. Let them do the pull aparts. The same thing they did with Cody and Randy Orton. Do
okay,
that. It works with them better because they
gotcha.
both have this level of man. They just want to fight. You can tell.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
tell.
They
Whereas
definitely
with
want a piece of each other.
yeah, whereas with the other story with Cody and Randy, yeah, they want to fight, but it was also figuring out the backstory, and then they added in Pat McAfee. That's
Right,
a whole new
right.
thing. But anyway,
Yeah,
let's leave that
yeah.
alone.
Yeah, you
Um,
can you can leave that to the side. Yeah.
but the whole point is keep them apart until it's time for them to fight. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if they wait until past
Right.
uh uh uh, uh war games, Survivor Series war games. You can even wait past that. But
Right.
bring us into WrestleMania with something. I
Yeah.
don't need it to be a main event match, but have them do something of significance during WrestleMania, and then take that match and build it towards the year after WrestleMania. That's what I want
Okay.
because you let it breathe, you give it time to actually have a story rather than
Mm-hmm.
just this tension that they have. You know, then we figure out what's going on with Paul Heyman.
Right.
Because we know he's playing a part in this whole thing, which we will definitely talk about.
Right.
But for now, I'm just gonna say it needs time to breathe because if you rush into it, you're
Yeah.
just ruining
Yeah.
a moment.
Y-
If WWE wants to make a moment out of this, please let
Yeah.
it breathe.
Give it some time for sure, and I think it's gonna happen in a way where as though like we talked about last week, far as going into Money in the Bank. You know,
Yeah,
I believe that both of them are gonna take part in Money in the Bank. You know,
I keep forgetting about Money in the Bank. I
yeah,
really am.
yeah. Unfortunately, the way it's looking and the way it's going, I don't think Javon Evans is gonna be a part of it. But uh, Oba and Bron for sure, they're gonna be in Money in the Bank,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Damn.
that's a way to further their story along. I think that's gonna be possibly their first time when they do actually get physical. It's gonna be another stare down in the match, of course, but
Yeah, yeah.
that may be the first time that they actually get physical on TV, of course.
Did they cross paths on NXT?
No,
Okay, okay. I couldn't
not that I
remember.
know of. I don't recall them ever crossing paths. If they
I don't
did,
think so.
hey, diehard fans, man, put it in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think by the time Oba was even starting to have like his first matches,
Mm-hmm.
I think Oba was still very fresh into his
Yeah,
career.
he was very fresh. Like, I mean, he lost like his first couple of matches,
Right, exactly.
before finally, what I'm saying, like he was doing something right at the performance
Right,
center, and it was like,
exactly.
okay, we gonna run with this, and
Right,
everything goes, boom, we here now. So
right, exactly. But
yeah,
yeah, it would be the first time I think they're touching for sure on the main roster.
yeah,
First
for
time.
sure on the main roster.
So yeah, this would be. Don't waste it.
Yeah,
That's the
you
whole
can't waste it,
point.
man. You can't waste
Don't
it.
waste it. I
Yeah,
don't want to see it happen on TV. Let them do pull aparts for the rest of their TV times. Let them talk trash to each other. One person backstage, one person in the ring
right.
because that's how they doing it. Do that. You know, maybe let Bron be on vacation. Like I'm just tired of this. I need a vacation. Give him a
Nah,
vacation.
they can't
Let
do
Bron
that.
let.
They can't do that because then you don't want to cool it off. You don't want to cool it off.
No, man, we already know with the Brock Lesnar situation how when Brock was not around, Oba Femi was still able
Yeah,
to
but
keep him
you
alive.
you can't do that with this because
I don't want to see
Brock
them
Brock
interact
is
way too
older.
much.
Brock is an older wrestler. We already talked about how Braun and Oba are pretty much the same age, and this
Right.
future thing is bothering Braun big time, as it should, because
Yeah.
we just a few months ago where people was calling him the future, calling him a
Absolutely.
future WrestleMania headline, and then they call up Oba, tease them for I feel like a month and some change before they finally settled on which roster they was gonna
Right.
put him on, and they
Right.
chose Raw, the same roster that Bron is on, and now he's being called the future. I feel like this is great. Bron needed the most, and they have to be on TV every week. Now, if you want to pull them apart every week, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But both of them have to be on TV together.
Okay.
Cause Bron
Right.
needs this. It's huge for Bron. This is huge for Bron. This is make or
It
break
is.
for him.
No, you can tell it is though. Like him just it seems like when he's on TV now, he wants to be somewhere else besides where he's at.
Right.
Or he wants to be doing something else besides what he's doing.
Yeah, so he's definitely playing a role. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's ready to be doing something else. Like you can tell is at least what I'm getting out of it is he's holding that title around, on his
He don't
shoulder.
even want it. And I
He don't
I
want it.
love the way that he's acting like that, He knows what he wants. And that's
He
over.
knows exactly what he
He
wants.
got a point to prove. And
Yeah.
even in a losing battle against Oba, which was probably gonna happen, you can still bring him out in a way where as though he's built back up to where at least close to where he was before.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? You know who's going to play a part with that? And we kind of saw it once again, the conversation with Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Heyman is pretty much putting it into just the fact that they had this conversation, man.
Right.
Let's back up a little bit. Braun Breaker was like, "Am I?
Right.
Do you think I'm? Do you think Oba is better than me, pretty much,
Right.
or more
Right.
ready than me? He's the future. That's what the question was. Is he
Right.
the future?" And Paul Heyman does Paul Heyman things. He was like,
Uh-huh.
"I think Oba Femi has defeated and said what he said he was going to do. He
Right.
defeated Brock Lesnar."
Right.
And Braun Breaker looked at him and said, "That wasn't my question.
Right. You didn't ask the
My
question.
question was, do you think
Mm-hmm.
Oba Femi is the future?"
Right.
And Paul Heyman, once again, did Paul Heyman things.
Yep.
He was like, "Look, if you want me to think that you are the future or that Oba Femi is not the future, you have to make it a point to show me that Oba Femi is not the future."
Yeah, to you. That's
Pretty
what
much
he
what he said.
said. To you.
To you, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ron, as he's been doing, just kind of looking like so intense and so like,
Right.
okay, I feel what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what I hear what you're saying.
Right.
I don't like it. I hear
Right.
what you're saying. That's
Right.
pretty much the vibe that he was given at that point.
Yeah.
So um that layer, man, I bring all that up in my mind because we could we could get Braun Breaker aligned with Paul Heyman. We could,
Yeah. I mean,
you know.
it,
Right now,
yeah, we
Paul Heyman is
could.
playing coy.
Right,
He's
right, right, right. It's gonna be hard to do, but I feel like they can figure out a way to line them back up. Do he need Paul Heyman? I feel like he does. And I would even say that he does at least need to win the first time around against Oba.
man. How do we get there though? See,
I
this is
don't
why I don't want to,
I don't know, but
rush into it.
that's true. But yeah, you can't rush into it but at the same time, you can't keep on doing things where as though like guys like ourselves and other people that cover WWE like Zone and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't keep on doing things and expecting us to just forget about it.
Yeah,
Like
no, you're right.
and that's the reason why I say Bron needs to win, at least first go round, because I haven't forgotten about, a recent him supposed to be ending Seth Rollins and he loses.
That's true.
Before then, he's supposed to have beat CM Punk and became the world champion for the first time, and he loses.
Yeah,
Like
loses.
that's
This
the
was before Obafemi
right. This
showed
is
up.
before Obafemi, so it's in my head. So now, if he loses to Obafemi and Obafemi is being called the future, that's gonna be hard for Bron to come back from. So I'm gonna walk back my words, as far as saying even if he does well in a losing battle, that'll still bode well for him. No, he has to win, because
Mm,
then you're gonna just become the guy that can't win the big one, and that don't look good for him, especially the way he was built up winning the Intercontinental title 2 times.
yeah,
So it's like no.
I can see where you're coming from, because the person that I thought about that came to mind from the main roster that could not win the big one but had great matches,
Mm-hmm.
Dolph Ziggler. He was one that
Okay.
he did win a match,
I don't think I was
title,
watching then.
but he won the big gold belt when it was still around. He did win that, um, but that was the only win that he had, and he only won that because he cashed in Money in the Bank.
Oh
You know,
wow. Okay.
yeah. Um, it's not talked about very often, but yeah,
Gotcha.
he was one of the Money in the Bank winners. So
So you basically feel like it can be done, and he can recover.
well, no. Here's my point, though.
Oh, okay.
Dolph Ziggler hadn't had another title, you know, world title since then. He had intercontinental championships, plenty of them.
Oh
You know,
man.
he had great matches, plenty
Right.
of them.
Right.
He had his now memeable thing of him saying it should have been me, meaning he should have had a title, shot, a while ago,
Right.
instead of who was he talking about? Maybe Daniel Bryan or somebody, So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Bron.
great
Yeah.
wrestler, but ended up not winning very many titles beyond the mid card titles. Um, so
Yeah.
I say all that to say I think I'm on your side now when it comes to go ahead and give him the win.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he'll get heat too because everybody wants Oba to win. He'll get the boos if Oba loses.
Right.
And they could do shenanigans because he is in the division, so you could get
That's what I'm
interference
saying.
from
Uh. Well.
uh, Austin Theory. But see, again, will that
Yeah.
make Austin? Or will that make Braun Breaker be upset? I can kind of see him being upset with the division and being like, you know what, F these titles.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I like that angle. If that's gonna help him get away from the vision, okay. I like that angle. I
Yeah,
like that angle.
yeah, that would
But
be that. It makes sense, to me.
definitely, what I'm saying, it's gonna have to be some type of extracurricular, where as though he get the win against Oba, because they build Oba up so strong. What I'm saying, it's like you can't just beat him. Fair. What I'm saying,
Right,
even saying Braun Breaker, because it's crazy that we're saying this about someone of Braun Breaker's stature, because like I said, just 6 months ago we was looking at Braun not on the same level as Oba, but you know he was a notch underneath. Whereas though, man, it's hard to beat this guy because he was sparing everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was dishing
right,
out spears like
exactly,
crazy, and
exactly,
he looked like a very primed and ready guy that would be hard to beat.
right,
Like I said, you put him up against CM Punk, you thinking, okay, he's gonna win, but
right,
he couldn't get it done. So,
right.
uh, I feel like Braun, man, I don't know where they're gonna go with him, but it's definitely a spot for him. But I just feel like he need to at least beat Oba the first go round in a cheating way. And even if he figure out a way to win Money in the Bank while Oba is in the match, that's enough. That's enough right there.
That would be a good notch on his belt for real.
Yeah,
That would. Uh, I could see him holding Money in the Bank. Now,
yeah,
yeah, I could see it because I was about to say I won't necessarily like it because it would lean too much into you know being an opportunist rather than earning it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ron Breaker cares anymore. I think he just wants it.
Right.
So
Like
take the
you're
opportunity, he will.
yeah, like y'all stop calling me the future and start calling this man the future. So, I gotta do what I gotta do to get what I feel like is mine. And,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, I'm with it if they take it that angle, but
yeah. That would work. That would work. I can see that.
yeah.
So hey, look, I guess we just gotta wait and see, how it's gonna
Yeah,
go.
it,
We're
it's gonna
we're
be
trying to
big. I'm still standing on what I said last week. It's gonna be the feud of feuds, man. They got
yeah,
they got years of back and forth
yeah,
between the two of them.
they
Big
do.
time.
And I said it on X. I think I said it on our behalf, or did I say it on my account? That is generational. It's a generational rivalry.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure. For sure.
it will feed families for years to come.
Yeah, for sure, man. You
It
right.
really will. So uh, we'll have to see how it evolves, and hopefully we get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So
We will.
yeah. Uh, what else happened on Raw? That was the biggest thing that happened on Raw.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, man. Far as call up, the other thing was Javon coming out trying to help
Oh
Dragon,
yeah,
from Big
yeah,
Cass, and of course, you know, uh, being dropped again. And like I said, that's pretty much what's going to pull Bron. I mean, talking about Bron, going to pull Javon away from Money in the Bank because they're building up Big Cass. I don't got no problem
right,
against him or nothing like that, but
right,
I just don't like it when they throw things in the way and stunting someone's growth. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like you
exactly.
got other people that you can use to help bring them back into the fold. It don't have to be Javon, but
It don't have to be, and it didn't have to be Dragon Lee either. Because
yeah,
my goodness,
right,
like both of them men had momentum, and now we kind of,
yeah,
hopefully, it wasn't the reason, but now we kind of see why they had momentum. So
exactly. So
take the wind out of ourselves as fans.
right, right. So that's all I got on that, man. That's all I got
Oh,
on that. I don't I can't think of any other call up, any other splash. I know doing zones live, it was a anticipation that Lola Vice was possibly gonna be Soul Ruka's partner, but it ended up being EO Sky. So
yeah.
we still looking for Lola, Lola Vice, you know, with all the spice. We still waiting on her to
Still waiting.
to debut. So yeah, far as Raw and call up wise, I can't think of anything else. I really can't.
Didn't have Joe Hendry, or did we have Joe Hendry at all?
No, I don't even think he made an appearance, and if he did, it was very short to the
I feel
point to
like they
where
mentioned some kind of concert on social
I
media.
don't
He did
remember.
a concert or something. Oh no, it was during commercial break. Never mind. See, that's the crazy part. Again, commercial break time for Joe Hendry. You
Wow,
know, yeah, that's when it happened. Then who else? Ethan Page, was he on TV at all? I don't
I
remember
don't
hearing anything
remember
about
seeing
him.
Ethan Page. You know,
So you have that.
we
Who
saw
else is?
Chad Gable, and he's gonna defend the title against Rey Mysterio. When I don't know, I can't remember, but
I
that
think it's during Triple Mania. I think they
Triple
said it.
Mania.
But I,
Okay, yeah. So you had that, but yeah, outside of that, man, like it won't really no action for our call ups or whatever. Won't any action.
yeah, I mean, I don't remember anything. I'm trying to even remember who the Raw call ups are, though. That's the other part is I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
remember.
mean you got Soul
So
looked
Ruka, yeah,
she looked good in that tag team match
she did, she
with
did.
EO. She looked a lot better than what she has. I mean, I know it's been talked about how she's been missing spots, things that we noticed too, and
Right,
but at the same time, you made a great point far as her needing reps. You know what I'm saying? The same
right,
reps that Javon got. Like
right.
they needed to take some time with her, before they put the title on her. But it's okay. You just continue to allow her to get in the ring and she'll do things. Cause that reversal was crazy that she did on Roxanne Perez.
Reversal off of Pop Rocks.
Yeah, off of Pop Rocks. That
was
sweet.
clean.
Into a super kick and then right into the Soul Snatcher. Like, that was dope. That was a highlight. So I was wrong. That was one of the things for our call up. So yeah, so she looked a lot better, and I believe she's gonna continue to get better the more she get in the ring, and she's given opportunities. Like, they're gonna keep on giving her opportunities. Like, they can't stop at this point. So.
No. Stop now.
Yeah.
Stop now. Oh, we do have something that we missed. It wasn't on Raw though.
What's that?
Do you want to talk about? And if not, we can figure out a different way to do it. But Nikita Lyons had her match on LFG with
I thought we was gonna wait until we got off of Raw and kind of got into Evolve, kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
We
I didn't
can
realize.
go ahead and transition to that if you want to. I mean,
my bad.
Soul was the last thing for Raw.
Yeah, my brain was like, we wrapping it up. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we can wrap it up, man. Like, yeah, that was huge because I had a few questions about that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So that was Raw. There was nothing else that we wanted to talk about on that. We covered all. The main story was Bron and Oba. So
right.
Then we had Soul Ruka and her Soul Snatcher before or after rather a reversal.
Right.
That she pulled off that I've never seen before off of Pop Rocks. Incredible. So yeah, now we can talk about Evolve. I know earlier we was talking about, not remembering exactly what happened on Evolve.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you figure something else that happened on that show?
Well, I mean, it's two things that I took away from last week. The week before, you did give a shout out to Harley Riggins and Tate Wilder or whatever. So I mean, at this point, we about to get into Spotlight and Will's watch list because I'm coming back with vengeance this week. And we missed last week. Didn't have much for last week because, the rumors were out there. So, won't much to say. And the Tatum one came true. Still waiting on Lola. But Will's watch list this week, Mr. Harley Riggins.
To NXT?
Yes. He's on his way to NXT soon because that match that you told me about with him and Tate Wilder, which was really good. How many times do you see NXT stars go down to Evolve and lose?
It doesn't.
It don't happen that much unless that Evolve person is a champion. That is the only time. But just a regular singles match or tag team match, they very rarely lose. So for Harley Riggins to get the victory, and he already has momentum, and you already see that he's a heel, and he got potential to be a very good heel.
Yes.
Harley Riggins.
Now you help me remember. Yes.
Yes. Harley Riggins is on the watch list this week, man. He's coming up to NXT.
Now, okay, I hear you on that. My question to you is he going to be solo? Not Sokoa, but is he going to be solo? Or is he going to be... I'm going to keep doing that because it just makes sense.
Right. It makes sense.
Or is he going to join up with Cam?
That's a great question, man, because they both were tag team partners in Evolve. So, I feel like Cam is doing such a great job by himself, and Harley is doing such a great job by herself. Just keep them apart. They can cross paths here and there, but I feel like he's gonna be a singles competitor. And like I said, I mean, he's a heel, man. Like, he's a natural born heel. It's crazy how natural he is at being a heel. And I see him coming to NXT soon. Now, When it's not gonna be as soon as I'm saying. I'm saying like 2 months from now because they got to clear the way for him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like we just got finished talking about earlier in the show how NXT men's division is hot now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hot. So they're gonna have to clear some guys out. You know, get a couple of guys called up. Tony D, he's been on the watch list, but I can see him coming to the main card as soon as after Heat Wave is over with. Especially if he drops the title. But you know, but yeah, Harley Riggins, man, definitely on the watch list. And that's for the week before last that I missed. Now, last week by itself, Victor and Shido. Oh yeah. Man, this is 2 weeks in a row. I watched these guys, man. And I wanted to ask you this question because, like I said, I went away from wrestling for a long time. And I definitely wasn't watching NXT. So I didn't know who was coming up. But would I be wrong if I would say, as far as with Shido and Victor, that this is gonna be like they have the potential to be one of the best tag teams to come up from, you know, and evolve in the NXT since the Street Profits?
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh. Yes, I think so. I think so. Now, the way he was building up the question, I thought he was going to ask something about something I noticed when I was looking at the match. It just seems like, and they're not exactly the same, but they wrestle similarly.
Yes.
I think they're similar to AOP.
Oh, wow.
Authors of Pain.
Oh, wow.
Authors of Pain were a lot bigger, of course.
Okay.
You know, but their move sets, their background,
you
know, is very similar.
Right.
So the Authors of Pain, for some reason, they couldn't connect for real with them, especially the main roster crowd. NXT, they did okay. But I think they have the potential, the Shido and Victor have a potential to actually take what AOP did,
right,
maximize it.
Wow.
Without having a manager. You know, so
okay.
I think that's what I was thinking about when you was asking that question. And that's why it's such a good question for me, because your question came out of left field to me. Not in a bad way, just in a way of, wow,
right.
do they have that potential?
Yeah.
Because I think, again, I'm going to bring it up that they got fired from being security, you know, and now they're positioned as one of the best tag teams on Evolve, which is
they are
crazy to me because did Thatcher know that he had this on his hands? Because
I'm pretty sure he did. And they are the best tag team on Evolve by a long shot to me.
Yeah, there's no other team who can we actually name right now on Evolve that can touch Mod Squad, but
yeah. I mean, and
Mod Squad is actually they're ops for Shido and Victor right now. That's
big
true.
time, but Shido and Victor, like these guys, man, 2 weeks in a row, man. 2 weeks in a row, and they look great, man.
No, they look great.
They
have
great
continuity
together, man.
They look great together. They just their styles mesh well with each other. They are a legit tag team.
Yes,
and since we've
legit,
seen them
man.
separate from each other, that's what we know them as. It's a tag team.
Exactly.
That's why they look so good. Same thing with the Street Profits.
Yes.
All together, you know.
Yes. And that's the first thing I thought about. I'm just like, man, like, I can't think of any other tag team to come up and have this much, you know what I'm saying? This much continuity, this much just dominance, man. Like,
You could say the War Raiders, but Vince messed them up by naming them Viking Experience at first, and then
Okay,
Viking
got you. Okay,
Raiders.
okay.
So
So that
they got messed up a little bit.
okay,
So that's another team that they've in WWE they haven't been apart.
right,
Of course they had singles opportunities when one was injured, but
right.
as far as whenever they're both together and
Yeah,
available, they're a tag team. And matter of fact, right now the War Raiders are the um tag champs in AAA right now. So
right, right,
they
right,
got
right.
gold. They doing their thing. So, but I don't. Shido and Victor can actually be more successful
Yes,
coming up from evolving NXT than what the War Raiders were, which is crazy to say to me
yeah.
because there's another team that comes to mind now that I'm thinking about the War Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Um, DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa,
Okay,
another
yeah,
team
yeah.
that
Got you.
they were great.
Right.
Anytime they was together and having great matches,
Got
you know, there was nothing you could do about them. And also, and you probably wasn't watching when they were still in WWE, but the Revival, another
you.
team,
Yeah,
that
I
was
wasn't
great.
watching. I wasn't
Yeah,
watching that.
they're in the AEW now, as whatever their name is, FTW, FTR. Yeah, FTR.
Okay. Got
But they've been in AEW for so long; they're well past their Revival days
you.
at this
Got
point.
you.
So, um, but see, these teams I'm mentioning, once they hit the main roster, was hit with challenges of how they can continue to look like great teams because on the main roster, tag teams are not a priority.
Yeah, and that's the thing that worries me about them. But I feel like if they do it right, man, this can be a huge hit out the park.
Hmm.
They can knock it out the park with them two, man, because I mean they just jump off of the screen, man, together
Yeah.
individually. Like they can be the next big tag team to come up, in my opinion. Since
Oh, you're right.
the Street
Right.
Profits, and that's why I had to ask you that because like 2 weeks in a row, man, really
Mhm.
three, but you know what I'm saying, like really paying attention to them, 2 weeks in a row, man, they went out there and did their thing, went
They did.
crazy.
No, you're right. You're right. To the point where I don't even remember who they were wrestling. I know they were a tag team. I
Yeah,
think it
I
was
I don't know. Was it a Mod Squad?
it wasn't the Mod Squad.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So
wait, maybe it was Jakari Ball and
yeah, because I could have sworn they walked up in the ring and Mod did what they do, backing up, getting out. Yeah, it was the Mod Squad. Yeah, it was them, and they beat them. They beat them.
Santi and Jakari Ball was
Yes, yes,
because I
yes.
remember CJ Ballard being at ringside along with
Right,
backstage.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that
I
was,
remember that.
yeah.
Doing what they do,
Right,
when
right.
when they don't expect somebody, but they knew
Exactly.
they was in this match. They knew they was in this match, and they still backed up.
Right. They still backed up, got out the ring, man.
They wait
Uh,
until the bell rings to actually just stand on the apron.
right, right. So yeah,
uh,
man. But that
that's such a
that's what
funny
I
thing.
took from them to the other thing was of course the fatal four way for the men's evolved title.
Oh
Harlem
yeah, of
Lewis
course.
was able
Harlem
to retain, which is great. That was a good
Lewis.
call. Aaron, he came real close to getting that title back though.
Did
But
he really did?
Harlem doing what he doing, being in the right place, right time. He was able to get the win. So that was the other thing of note. And it's crazy that I'm putting this above this, but my man Sam Holloway called out CJ Valor.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a
That's
great
true.
match.
Be a great
That's
match.
gonna be a great
Nah,
match.
that's a great call out
Mm-hmm.
because whew, both men are strong.
Yes.
Holloway is. We already know what he brings. We covered
Right.
that a lot the last few weeks.
Right.
We covered a lot of CJ Ballard recently as well.
Right.
So um, that when I saw that announcement, see, now you're helping me remember, what I
Yeah.
was happy about, yeah, that's gonna be a great
Yes.
match.
It's gonna be a great
They're
match.
gonna be given the time, they're gonna put together, you know, just the kind of fight that you want two big guys to have.
Right.
So, man, make no mistake, man. You might think, CJ Valor is no match necessarily for Sam
Right.
Holloway. Oh man, that man
Yeah.
got it. That man got it.
Yeah.
He can bench, and maybe maybe CJ Fowler can correct me, but he can bench like 800 pounds, I think,
Oh my.
or squat is one of them.
Right.
Maybe he can squat 800 pounds because
Right. Right.
benching
Right.
800 pounds is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy by itself, man. 800 pounds. Oh my gosh. What in the world, man? Come on now. That's a lot.
He could
But if
squat 800.
if it is 800, I mean, hey, that's enough power that he needs to match Sam Holloway.
Oh, for sure, for
So
sure. So
yeah, that's one match I can't wait to see, man.
yeah, that's gonna
I
be great.
think it's taking place tomorrow night. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna definitely try to tune in and
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna try to
see it or
tune in
whatever.
too.
But yeah, that was the last thing that really stood out to me. Besides, the other two that I just said. Well, the biggest
Gotcha.
thing that stood out to me, and that's Sam Holloway and CJ Valor match. Can't wait
That's
for
gonna
that.
be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be must see. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, so I'm looking forward to that. Um, you shouted out the spotlight match of the week.
Yeah. It's old, but you know, we need a match for Spotlight, and we got one, from
Yeah,
LFG.
yeah,
What was it, season 3? Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah. I think so. It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think it aired on Sunday though. So
It aired this past Sunday.
I think it did. Yeah,
Okay.
because the video I sent to you was just dropped by A and E. You know,
Got you.
uh,
Got you.
hours ago. At this point, probably close to 10 hours ago. But
Okay.
when I was told about it, by when I was told about it, it was just dropped an hour ago. So that was earlier this morning. At this point, that I received it.
Got you.
Probably close to 12. At that
Got you.
point.
Got
So, um, what are we talking about? We are talking about
you. Yeah.
Nikita Lyons
Yes.
versus Layla Diggs.
Yes.
And man, they had a good match.
Yeah,
Good
man.
match. Um, and I think both women were really trying.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say trying stuff out, but that's what I mean by
Yeah,
that is
that's exactly what it
they
looked
were
like.
trying to do things that they don't normally do.
Right.
So we saw Layla Diggs doing um submission type moves,
Right.
focusing on arms and stuff,
Right.
focusing on
Right.
limbs. She doesn't usually do that,
No.
but
No.
she was adept to doing that. She didn't have a lot of high flying. It's not that she didn't do it, but she didn't have a lot of high flying
Right.
moves.
Right. Right.
And then we saw Nikita Lyons.
Mm-hmm.
She had her time of doing moves she usually doesn't do, like
Right.
doing the backflip using the ropes and
Right. Right.
being on the top rope and doing moves.
Right.
Uh, so we saw just what I call being, because I said it on X already, they were out of their comfort zone. That's
Right.
exactly what it seemed like. They
Right.
were just doing stuff out of the ordinary.
Right.
And me, they look good doing it. Like they should
Yeah.
incorporate everything that they was doing in that match into what they do on regular weekly shows,
Right.
not
I
just on
agree.
LFG.
I
You know,
agree.
so, um, I think both women look good coming out of it.
Yeah.
Um, so when you get a chance, just check it out. I just mentioned it is on A&E TV on not Instagram, um,
YouTube,
YouTube.
right? Yeah.
So check
Mm-hmm.
it out. It's not a crazy long match, but it was long
Yeah,
enough
just
to
5 minutes.
where you
Just
get your
5 minutes.
stuff in. They can get their stuff in and have a great match.
Right.
Um, the result was we saw, of course, our favorite kick, among women right now, to transition, which was something new, to transition to her finish.
Yeah.
Um, knocked out Kayla, picked her back up, and hit her with a power bomb.
Right.
Sit out power bomb at that.
Yeah.
And it looked good. Like I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this could be something.
Right.
The Tiger Driver is what it was.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
type of sit out power bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So on commentary, or was it on social media? I saw somebody say, "Can we call it a lion driver?"
I
I
mean,
was
you
like,
might as
okay,
well. Anything involving a cat, I think you good, you know.
right, exactly. So I would like to see that as although I wish he would still finish with that kick because it still is devastating, like very devastating. But if you have to have a secondary finish, I don't mind it being that sit out power bomb. At least for now,
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
it's like now, she's kind of like using that as a transition, you know.
Right,
It's not gonna get her to win, but that definitely that roundhouse is her finish, and it's gonna continue to be her finish, and it should be her finish. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
yeah,
and like you said, just the rawness of the match itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it
yeah,
was both of them were very raw, and they were definitely trying different things, and like you said, getting out of their comfort zone, and it came off really well. You know what I'm saying? Like the match wasn't sloppy. They were still doing their thing outside of doing things that you don't usually see them do. And I
right,
talked to you about I seen Nikita do the split in the corner, but I didn't see that variation of it, whereas though she kind of like stayed on it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and
right, yeah,
moved different ways with it. Like I never
right,
seen her do that before. And you mentioned the rope flip, definitely never seen her do that before. And it just turned out to be a great match altogether. Now I think we was talking back and forth about it and in the chat, and I think you mentioned something about you think that may have taken place, that match could have taken place before Nikita Line got injured the second time.
What I was saying is the move that she did in the corner, the
Mm-hmm.
split kind of drop that she does. Um, I feel like she did that before her injuries, in
Got
the
you.
corner like that, and
Got you.
then she transitioned it. Or we're using that word a lot here, but
Yeah, yeah.
she transitioned it to the middle, of the ring in the ropes and doing it there,
Got you.
as just a single drop rather than the multiple,
Right, right, right.
drop that she was doing. So, um, I think she can do it both ways, during her matches, and it would be perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because it would add a little bit of variety of, you never know where it's going to come from, kind of
Got
thing. So, but yeah, she was doing that before her injury, before she came back from her injury, or before she got hurt. Rather, she was doing it in the corner. At least that's my memory of it.
you. Got you. Got you.
Um,
I just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now, if I'm remembering wrong, y'all can let me know.
Right.
But that's my memory of it.
Got you.
But yeah, I mean, no, that was, it was good to see Layla Diggs on TV.
Yeah.
Again, and in my mind, this must have been taped a while ago, and they're
Yeah,
just
cause
now
this,
putting it out.
this definitely before her injury too, cause
Right,
she's still out, but she definitely showed us some things
right,
in that match.
exactly.
They both of them was good, man. They were really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was great. I'm so glad that we were able to capture that because usually LFG is not on our radar, so we were able to actually,
Mm-mm.
get
Yeah.
it brought to our attention, and
Right. We're
glad it was.
Yeah, we both cord cutters. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like we don't really have a way to watch LFG on a regular, which I would love to. So I mean,
I would love
that's
to. Yeah,
another thing if y'all can put in the comments if y'all know any type of way that we can, watch A&E without actually having cable or paying an arm and a leg for a subscription, like we'll definitely take that
let
so
us
we
know.
can get some more into LFG because I would love to, man. Like they had
Yeah,
3 seasons now, and they had some people come out of there, man. Like
right.
some
Exactly.
some some
Exactly.
good talent, some really good talent that's on their way to doing big things.
Yeah, I mean, Shallow Hill was one of them.
Right, right.
we talked about Jasper Troy before we went live. He was
Right.
somebody that was from LFG.
Yeah.
Was Holyfield, Elijah Holyfield
Yes,
also?
he was.
Elijah
Yep.
Holyfield, there's some people that probably they're so far removed from LFG that we don't realize it. And I think also
Yeah.
Kendall Gray was somebody, right?
Uh, yes. I feel like she was. I know for sure. Well, Layla Diggs for sure, and
Yeah.
and the toothpick. She's not a toothpick. Skylar Ray. Skylar Ray. She
Oh
won.
man.
She won the most recent LFG, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
She won
Got you.
season 3
Okay.
that's airing now. I think she won it.
Okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
All right.
know she won it. I just don't know what season she won. But yeah,
It had to be season.
Skylar Ray is a season winner, you know.
Yeah, I think it was season 2 because it seems like we're still in season 3 and they
Oh, okay.
wouldn't be
So
talking about being a winner of a season
okay, got you. Got you.
while they're still airing the episodes. So
Right, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So it had to be season 2. It just seems like LFG been around for a while
It
though. It's only
has,
been two
man. It has been around for at least
or
2
3 seasons
years
now.
now.
Yeah.
2 years now. Cause I remember when it was premiering, and I was like, dang,
Yeah.
I would like to watch that, but it's on
I
A&E.
feel like in the A&E app, you can like watch it
For
after a
free
few weeks
or
for free, I think, but you have
like
to
the first
wait like
couple of
a little
episodes
bit.
or something? Or
Yeah, I think so. I think, but like I don't. It's one of those things where I think it's delayed so much that you're going to be behind and it don't matter anymore, kind of thing.
oh, well, that's fine. I can wait for the whole season to drop and just go back and watch it if that's the case.
The part that I think they're doing though that makes it hard to do that is that I think when they do drop an episode for free,
Hmm.
unless you're subscribed, you only get that one episode for that week. So it's not like you're going to be able to go back
Okay,
and watch
yeah,
them all.
got you. Yeah, so if y'all know of any way, please let us know.
Please, because we want to watch it.
Yeah,
We want to watch it because it's a part of at this point is a part of storylines the way they keep name dropping
absolutely. I
people.
mean, because you got so many names coming from them to Evolve to NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a part of this big old pipeline that
Right,
WWE created.
right.
Organically, which is great. It's just
It is
once you get to the main card, there's a lot of figuring out to do. So
right.
but outside of that, yeah, LFG, Evolve, NXT, man, like that's a crazy combination, man. And like I said, they're getting a lot of talent coming into LFG and then
Yes,
coming into Evolve and NXT. And a lot of these budding superstars, soon to be superstars are coming from that pipeline.
right.
So
Exactly. I
yeah.
just saw that Tristan Andrews was on LFG. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cam Hendricks was on LFG.
I knew about him because I was like, why would they put somebody that's already established on TV on that show? But okay, yeah, I see. And I know that her name is Bailey Humphreys, but her name on TV is Micah. I know
Yeah.
Micah was on there
She was
too.
up there, yes. I was gonna mention that too. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of the current season is locked. I'm looking at it now.
Got
Uh, every single one of the current episodes
you. A lot.
for season 3 are locked. Um, every single one. But I feel like I saw that you could watch the previous seasons without logging in. Nope, they're locked. Never mind. They're locked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so definitely if it's another way, please.
please
Please let
tell
us
us.
know. Cause that'll be a nice addition to
It would be.
our show.
It would be. Let us
Yeah,
know. Who's
for
that?
sure.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay. I saw somebody that I didn't recognize in season 1. I was like, how come she's not? She looked like she would fit right in. um, but anyway, yeah, LFG, that was our spotlight match. We enjoyed, because we both enjoy both women, Nikita Lyons and
Right.
Hila did. We know
Right.
what they bring to the table. We love what they bring to the table.
Yep.
So, it's definitely was worth our time to watch.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm so very glad that we had an opportunity to look at that.
Right.
I think that covers everything. Um,
Yeah.
that's about it for real. I mean, oh, here's something I want to go ahead and mention. Because I don't think we mentioned it on the show. We do have at least Will and I have TikToks that we're trying to
Yeah.
add more stuff to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to mention too. Speaking of TikTok, Zone did a live, and he wants to do it every Monday night
Right.
on for Raw. So you can join Zone's
Yeah. And SmackDown
join
too.
Zone's lives and SmackDowns.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll do PLEs or not. We'll have to see depending on how things run with his schedule. But he'll be doing those, so you can join the conversation. I was there, add in what I can add to it. It looks like if you wanted to join the stage with him or whatever you want to call it, you could.
Right.
That's not something you just hop on and do. I don't think you got to kind
Yeah.
of plan that
Yeah.
out, so.
Right.
So you have that. We're on TikTok too. We might be posting stories or whatever you call it on TikTok on there for
Right.
our content. You can start seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we definitely know that TikTok is more for videos, so we're not going to be putting walls of text on your screen on TikTok. It's going to be video and
Right.
I think photos, that you'll be able to enjoy. So yeah, I mean that's I wanted to just mention that because both Will and I are on there. I'm not gonna drop my name on there yet because I'm gonna change that. I don't like my name on there.
Got
It's
you.
it's
Got you.
not normal. It's not
Right.
normal for what we're doing for the rest of them. But we already know Will is
Yeah.
on everything.
On everything.
On everything.
On everything.
So we got that. We got the link tree as always.
Yeah.
Linktree.com/ the following match.
Right.
Everything the following match is going to be up in there. You got me on X at CJ Calvin XI. We already covered what Will is.
Yeah.
We got our Instagram, my Instagram rather, as well, which is CJ Calvin 11. That's more so sportsy, but our stuff goes up there all the time.
Yeah.
It's almost like extra channel, to post on, which is fine. We also got me at followingmatch.blaze. That's supposed to be the proper version of my perspective on the pod. But you know what? That also gets the normal stuff. We just getting lots of eyes everywhere, man.
Right.
Interact everywhere that we are. Interact on Will on everything. Interact on CJ Calvin XI and CJ Calvin 11. And Following Match Blaze. Just interact on all of that on Instagram. We're everywhere where you want to be. On with the podcast, with the Following Match. And search on YouTube for the Following Match. Search on Spotify. We're everywhere, man.
Yeah.
If you listen to podcasts on the moon, you can probably find us.
Right.
That's probably not true, but hey, it gets the point across.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Another fun episode.
Yeah.
Got a Zilla Fatu debut, man. Wow.
Yeah, man. Zilla.
So great. Well, man, what cool, nice, wonderful things you got to say to the crowd, man?
I'm gonna keep it the same, man. Just be you and be confident. You can be confident because you put in the work, and you put in the work because you put in the time.
Exactly, man. And keep that mellow mindset, man. As far as mellow don't miss, whatever your name is, you don't miss. Right. Shoot your shot, brother.
Shoot your shot. That's
Shoot
right.
your shot, young lady. shoot your shot, whoever you are. Shoot your shot, grandma. Everybody, man. All y'all just gotta shoot y'all shot, man. You never know what you're gonna get, man.
That's true.
You might get opportunities you didn't even know you was gonna get if you shoot your shot.
Exactly.
You never know what you're gonna get, man. You know, that's the story, man. You saw Carmelo Hayes shoot his shot. He attacked the champion.
Yeah.
That's how you shoot your shot, man.
That's right.
You know, of course, you don't attack people that that got what you want. That's not how it works in real life.
Right.
Get the idea, you know.
Yeah, I think they get the point, man.
Oh, you want a job at the McDonald's? Don't knock over the cook over the head.
But
man.
yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That's not going to get you the job.
No.
I'm sorry, man. I'm going off the rails right now. But no, man.
Right.
Just never know. That's the whole point.
Right.
If y'all ever wonder if we were really Lakers fans, we are.
Yeah. You see it.
Both of us are.
Sure.
I had to switch my hat, man, because every time I move my head around a certain way, my white hat would disappear and you would just see SummerSlam and only.
Right.
I got a SummerSlam logo above my head, which was crazy. Also, let us know what you think about the FM behind me. You know, that's also an official logo of ours. You know, it's just a variation. Do you like both of us having the same one, or do you like it, you know, better when it's just you having one and having the other? You know, let me know. You know, looks right. Let's run with it.
Right.
It bothers you because it's like I don't know what to look at. Let me know too. You know, so. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm rambling so much. Maybe because I'm tired.
It's all good.
Anyway, y'all have a great night.
Yes.
Y'all rest well.
Yes.
Watching this in the morning. Enjoy your day. If you have insomnia,
right.
Watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Do that. Anyway, good night, y'all.
Yes, sir. Good night. See y'all next week. Peace.